Earl Hebner is leaving TNA. He obviously
Earl.
good old Earl. Obviously, if you watch any kind of main events from the Attitude Era, even before way before Attitude Era, Earl Hebner is probably refereeing some more of the iconic matches of WWE history. He's leaving TNA. I know there's some, I wouldn't say bad blood, but he didn't leave WWE on good terms. There's a guy that deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, I believe. Earl Hebner. Do you think so? Maybe? Yeah? No?
I've always loved Earl Hebner, both the Hebners. Those are, you know, as you said, especially when I started in WWE in '93, those guys were a staple there. I mean, they were, yes, I guess famous is a good word. So would they deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? I would think so. I would think. I mean, if all of a sudden you say, "Hey, the Hebners are going to be inducted in the WWE Hall of Fame," I don't think there'd be anybody out there that would say why or when or what.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys were on TV so much and involved in so many classic, famous WWE matches. But I mean, hey, who knows? Like you said, I've heard stories of what was the reason that they were let go from up there, but who knows what the real story is, Yeah. And if there are lingering hard feelings. That's the one good thing that I've said in the past about Vince McMahon. I don't know of anybody that he has stayed mad at forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that, sure. I mean, that's going to happen in any kind of business relationship. There's going to be arguments. There's going to be falling outs. And classic example is Vince and Hulk Hogan. These two guys have been friends, enemies, back and forth. But I don't think that, I can't really call anybody that Vince has just, stayed mad at forever. So
Not Ted Turner?
I don't think Vince is mad at Ted Turner.
No, I don't think so. I'm just.
No, I really don't.
Well, you see, Eric Bischoff, come
Is Ted
back.
Turner still alive?
Oh yeah, he's still alive. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he's still alive. He's on Twitter, I believe. I think
if I was that kind of rich, like Ted Turner is, I think that's what I would do. I would just go away somewhere and stay out of the public eye and enjoy my riches and my wealth and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, he's on Twitter. He only has 10,000 followers.
What?
On Twitter? Yeah, 10,000. I have more followers than Ted Turner. Jesus. He's an entrepreneur. Media.
Is that the real Ted Turner? Does it
Yeah,
have a blue check mark?
Yeah, it's verified. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Vince has brought back Eric Bischoff. Jim Cornette, a guy that has blasted WWE for years. Recently came back to for the Hall of Fame ceremony. So I mean, anything can happen. Kurt Angle. They didn't talk for what, 11 years. Kurt and Vince, and Kurt has come back. So I mean, anything can happen in the WWE. That's what you always tell me. Anything can happen.
Well, Vince, I've always looked at Vince McMahon as being the ultimate businessman. I don't think there's any. You can look around. And of course, I don't know that many other billionaire businessmen. But I mean, if you look around, I think he is the best person that I've ever seen at running a business. And so, all of these things these falling outs or these disagreements and everything are really all involved in business. And I don't think he lets that. I think that being a good businessman, I don't think it carries over into his personal life. So I don't think he harbors these really deep, bad feelings towards anybody for any length of time. I think it's always just about the business, and that's one of those deals where time eventually heals all wounds.
Definitely. So, do you think we'll see Earl back in WWE? I mean, he's getting kind of old.
Honestly, I don't think you'll see him back in the WWE. I would not doubt that you wouldn't see him in the Hall of Fame, but I don't think he'll be back working there on a regular basis.